Is trading gambling? Welcome again to my YouTube page. Is trading gambling? That's the question we all need to ask ourselves. I know there are two sides. Some people might say trading is not, others might think it is. But where do I stand with that? And I'm going to explain to you why I have formed my opinion when it comes to trading, which is why I would say trading is gambling. We first need to look at what gambling is. What is gambling? It's a basic win or lose issue when it comes to money. You take your chance, you win, or you lose some. That's what gambling is, basically. Then again, what is trading? Trading is predicting the share price, whether share price goes up or down. But just like in gambling, we have professional gamblers. It's the same way when it comes to trading, we have professional traders. And professional gamblers, they do all the background work to make sure their probability of winning is really high. Because like trading, gambling, and when it comes to money in general, there's risk attached. So you have to manage that risk. So that's what the professionals do. So professional gamblers, they manage the risk. Just like professional traders, they manage the risk. How do professional traders manage risk? They look into the fundamentals. They check history of pricing. They follow trend. They follow sentiments. And everything that comes with what would affect the price of whatever product they will call it trading. But that's what it is. They are professional traders. But the reason why most people lose money, or let me put it this way, the reason why on every platform there's a warning that says almost 70% to 89% of people lose money is because of the gambling side of trading. It's because the professionals will always win and the newbies would always lose. So when you go into what you would call an investment, yes, as far as I'm concerned, when we talk about investing, you're investing your money into something to get a return. Okay? But when you're trading, you're predicting whether the price goes up or down. You take your chance. Whether you're a professional trader or not, you still take a chance. Because the market could go any direction depending on what's happening at that moment in time. So you put your money in and you take your chance and you take out your return. And most and I will say most professional traders, they're short term, or some of them can be long term. Yes, I understand that. But you have day traders. They have a short term mindset. And a lot of them, it has a lot of psychological aspect to it. It takes a lot of emotions when you're trading. And gambling does the same thing. You are very emotional about what's going on at that point in time, especially when you can see yourself losing. And secondly, when it comes to investing, you're investing in an asset. Okay? Yes, you're predicting that asset you're investing in the long term, which is why the banks will say you have to invest for 10 years or more, or for 5 years or more. You're predicting that yes, this asset will increase in value in the long term. So you're looking at the long term effect on that particular asset. And in that case, you have a share in the asset. So there's a physical asset attached to the money that you're putting in that investment. When it comes to trading, there is no physical asset backing your money that you've put in there. But when it comes to investment, there is a physical asset. But the mistake most people make, because they're new to the platforms, they get into the platform, they don't even check whether the providers offer share dealing or not. But because they think investment, we're going to invest, they just go in and then put their money in. So yes, they will come out and say, we've lost the money. And you will lose the money because you don't know what you're doing. That is gambling. That's a simple way to put it. But the professionals, they know what they're doing. So they do manage what they're doing. And it's called risk management. They learn all the fundamentals, like I said earlier on, attached to it. They manage their losses. They use stop loss. They follow trend. They only put as much money in they know they can't lose. But most people, if you don't know, you have £1,000. You think because price drop, let me put my £1,000 in. The next minute you're down next to zero. So yes, in my view, trading is gambling. And the fact that there's no asset attached to the money that you're putting in speaks volume. So if you want to keep following this channel, yes, I will explain all these things to you. And as we go on, I will give you examples in terms of the physical assets that you can invest in. But the main thing you have to be careful is whenever you download any platform to buy shares, make sure you're buying shares. You probably see share dealing. And if you're looking for the app, just put in share dealing. If you put in trading, there are lots of platforms that will give you that trading opportunity. Yes, they're there because that's where the money is. That's where the leveraging is. Yes, you can make so much money when you're trading. It's the same way you can lose so much money when you're trading. So you have to be careful. So in my view, yes, trading is gambling because you don't have any physical assets attached to the money that you're putting in. But when it comes to investment, yes, you do. So I will encourage you to invest. If you're not sure about something, do your research. Do your research and you will be fine. Thank you.